opportunity that I think is greatly overlooked because we are built, to be repulsed by the idea of waste. We're in our animalistic tendencies to not want to be involved in it, to have it be rid of, and I think that echoes in the way talent goes to it.
And you say you don't want to keep it, so we need to get an added value to the product with this look and everything. But with the shoes, with sneakers, at the beginning when I buy it, I want to keep it. So maybe tomorrow it should be, I don't know, you can imagine pass from a regeneration ID to a reincarnation ID. And maybe tomorrow I can run with my shoes coming from the Super Bowl final. Imagine, because it's like a piece of the wall.
We're going to go right to your question, but you mentioned that the shoe is not just a recycling fee, a technical fee, but there's a business model that shifts. Can you just expand on that a little bit? I think that goes to what you're saying is you also have to reinvent the model itself.
Tell you what, how about I answer that question after she asks hers to double check and see, since we did want people up on stage and we thought we'd talk to each other a little too much.
Go ahead.
We'll come back to that, and why don't you go ahead with your question?
Okay, so first of all, I would like to tell you, the shoe looks amazing. I think it's a great idea. So thank you for presenting this. What I was wondering is that education is key, in my opinion. So we need to educate the consumer, and we need to educate them on how to better use everything that they use in their daily life. So how do you plan on educating the consumer when you sell this product? And secondly, when will we be able to buy the shoe?
Okay, I thought that was going to happen, so I'm actually going to put those two questions into one. So actually, the business model is going to be part of that education piece. And I veer away from that term education because it feels very parochial. It feels like you will be educated. This is more about driving incentives. So most people actually care about these things already, have some limited knowledge of it, and would like to. It's where the lack of information is in how you do it, and the continuous reminders and ease of being able to do something with it. So for example, one of the things that we're piloting right now, we've paired up with a startup called Stuster. They have a unique capability of being able to spot price the residual value of an item. So you will go into, for example, your Adidas purchase list, and you will see a little button popping up that says buy back, and then it'll say 30 euros. So, and literally you will get 30 euros when you click on that, when you have checked in your product and returning it. You will start to be trained, and I will give you money back for your socks, for your dirty socks. And this is just to give the feeling that there is value in those items. And I think in that way it's so much more powerful than I can put out 15 different videos on the importance of waste and saving the planet and cleaning the oceans and all of this. And you'll feel very passionately about that, but until you get the daily reminders, it's not sticky. And so we are testing, part of the reason, it's going to take a little while to get out here, two pieces. One, we're doing the technology transfer to Asia. We built this in our speed factory with our partners in BSF, here in Europe and in the US. We need to do some of that technology transfer into our manufacturing base, our bigger base in Asia, to make it mass level accessible. That'll take a little while, until 2021. And then the business model piece we're testing with those 200 creators I talked about now is because we already have senses of what will trigger people, but we really want to test and refine that. How do you engage them around communities? How do you engage them with these business models? And before I put it out to the whole world, everybody like inner city football kids who may not be highly motivated by saving the world and saving the oceans, I need to make sure that this is something that will fit for everyday people, everyday Joe.
Yeah, just to
Thank you.
complain about it, because I think it's interesting to find new pricing and business model to encourage people to give it back. But I think that maybe it's possible to invent new system with around the CRM, the communication, everything that you can, to starting now with all the other spares and models that you can develop to help people to starting wanting to keep them and don't to get it back, because yes, I think it's important. impossible to wait for, and maybe it's a way to say, to be creative is to saying that the idea of accumulation should be replaced by the idea of, and maybe we can help people to say, I have less shoes, but in my mind, I have a big collection of, and I can love them anyway.
I think you've actually already done one of the most important part of the job in making the shoe look so cool. Because in the past, another brand made a fully biodegradable shoe that was Cradle certified. It was a few years ago, and they took one of their most iconic classic shoe, the suede, and they made it look not as nice as the original. And it was a failure in terms of business. And I think the moment you make such a cool shoe, and you make it desirable, and you make people want to wear it, then they will get to know the story. They will get to know everything else. And I think that's the first step. Is, as a former fashion designer, is if the product looks cool and desirable, then there's a much better story to tell afterwards.
Can you build on this?
Absolutely. Go.
And I'll keep it short because
Yeah.
I want to give you time. So the whole stealth approach on this. There's a reason why I got down off my chair and held up a different shoe. I walk around with a lot of shoes. So this was our first Parley shoe. So we do an Adidas X Parley collaboration. It's taking plastic off of beaches and coastal communities and putting them into our products. We use a lot of polyester, that's our biggest material, and that's what your bottles are. And so we were very pleased with being able to ramp this up. When we did the same thing like that, came out with a Futurecraft one in 2015, we could do one. Now we're at 11 million today. And the funniest thing is, we at Adidas are in some ways very good Germans in not talking enough about what we do. We've tended to engineer it, good German engineering, get it out there, and then not communicate it as much. So I was told recently, a little story, is that a friend's grandmother had bought these shoes, Parley shoes, in the store, was wearing them around, and was saying, "Oh, I just love those Adidas X Parley shoes." And they were thinking, "Oh, great, now we're going to talk about sustainability." She was like, "They're so comfortable. What great cushioning. I love that they're blue." And it was like, "Yeah, do you know what Adidas X Parley is?" She's like, "That's a fabulous design." It's like, yes, but there's bottles on the beach, and then you get to engage in a conversation around somebody because they like your thing, because they've just been attracted for another way in.
Amazing. Would you like to ask your question?
So thank you for having me here. You are talking about recycling polyester, or TPO, if I'm right. Can you tell us how much of the shoes in percentage can be reused, number one? And are you really thinking about any material? Because when you are talking about wear of waste, you have to think about a new raw material which is sustainable, like biodegradable, or which can be reused and transformed as much as we can without greenhouse gas emission and everything, but which can also
Going to the next year, 100% will go to the next year. So it will be completely, and has already been, we've had additions already gone in to the next year. In terms of materials, we have different materials needs in order to build a shoe that functions. One thing is, in the footwear industry, you have a lot of back and forth between designers from the car industry and footwear, because the stress on the materials actually goes under similar strains. And so we're needing to develop lots of different material paths to get us to that sort of full circular future. So this is kind of stage one. We're getting into stage two here. And Adidas is just trying to move the straight line economy from, the take, make, throw away into the natural circular loop. So in the first phase, you put waste in. You stop getting scrap out of the ground and put it in. In the next stage, you've built on that recycled and you put recyclable in. And that's what you do here. In your next stage, which we call bionic, is when you either take from a recycled source or those advanced bio-based materials, the ones where actually it wouldn't reduce your carbon impact. Then you make it go round and round and round and round, because that's the most eco-friendly thing to do. And should it ever escape, then you have it biodegrade. And actually, that's where we're building to now.
Okay, so you are looking after it. You are trying to make new solution.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.